is the picture of you. What do you see in a mirror? You or someone else? Me and my wife had seen this beautiful mirror, which was an early Victorian age. We found it in an auction house and decided to try to win the bid. When the item came up, it started the price was 1,000 crowns, which we thought was cheap, but we waited a little to see if there was someone who made a bid for it. The bid went down to 700 crowns, and I decided to place a bid. It was quiet in the hall. My bid becomes the winning bid. When we left the money, we noticed a tired man who was in our age. He came to us with staring eyes and thanked us for the purchase. There was an odd person, we thought. We loaded the mirror into the car and drove home. We decided that it would be best in the bedroom, as it was a full-length mirror. When we set it up, it was time for evening news. When we both sat down to watch TV, we saw the man. The man who had thanked us for purchasing of the mirror. He had been arrested for murder. He was probably guilty of murdering of his daughter and wife. We sit completely silent and hear how he screams to the camera. At last, I'm free. Everyone is free. She can't take me. Whoa. What a psycho case, I thought, and changed the channel. I thought I heard footstep. I thinked, just my mind playing tricks on me again. But when the sound of a vase falls to the floor, we both looked at each other and then went up to the second floor. Inside the bedroom, there was the vase on the floor, in pieces. We cleaned up and went to bed after that. I had a hard time sleeping that night. Strange things started to happen in the house. Things disappeared and were found again in another place in the house. I could swear that I heard a laughter, but there was no one there. My wife said I was ridiculous. I really tried not to think about it. One night, I had that feeling that we are not alone. That feeling that you can get when you look into the darkness. I turned on the light, but there was no one there. I did feel thirsty, so I went down to the kitchen and drank some water. I see you. I turned around, but there is no one there. Must be my tired head that playing a joke on me. Kill her. Is my head playing a trick again? Damn, I think I have to stop watching horror movies in the middle of the night. I go and lay down again. I could not shake off the feeling that someone else is in the room beside us. I turn on the light again. There was no one there. Beside my darling, who had pulled up the blanket over her head, I hugged her and got scared when I saw her entering the room. Who is then lying in our bed? I pulled the blanket and I saw this horribly disfigured face with a smile that scared me into the bones. She laughed before she screamed and disappeared into the mirror. We both looked into the mirror. We saw her laughing and the shadows behind her coming closer to us. We are thrown into the bed by an invisible force and the shadows crawl over the walls. I want to scream, but I couldn't get a sound out. The shadow crawls over both of us, and I'm really trying to tear myself away, but it's useless. My mind is open and I feel how I started to laughing hysterically while the room is covered by strange symbols. I laughed hysterical while I go against my wife, and I picked up the knife. She asked me to stop, but I just laughed more and cut her throat. I woke up. It was sunny outside. Everything felt like normal until I saw the blood lying on the floor. I followed it to the bathroom and I opened the door. There was my wife lying with her neck cut off. I hear how it's knocking hard on the door. Police! Let us in! We're here now! I fall down to my knees and starting laughing. At last, I'm free. Everyone is free and she can't take me.